post-match pint, Phil Blundell, Neil Atkinson, League Cup, so we're doing it as a two-hander. Very relaxed about it indeed. The manager makes changes, we make changes. I've never seen anyone kick the ball as hard and it go in the back of the net.
Like, I think it might be the first time I've been in Anfield, seen a goal scored and didn't stand up. And neither did my dad sat next to me. We both sort of just sat there and went, what was that? I've never seen, like, so how far do you reckon if the cop and the goal hadn't have been there, where do you reckon that would have stopped? Because I think it might have gone all the way down. So I think we're going that way, aren't we? So we're going basically all the way to Everton Hill. Yeah. I reckon it would have gone there and rolled to town. Right? Yeah. I reckon he could have kicked that ball 1,500 metres. I've genuinely never seen a ball hit like it. It's one of those where I reckon if you see a video back, you know where the ball sort of spins in a weird way and doesn't move. Like it sort of, instead of going rotating, it just moves like that. I reckon it's done that. I think it's one of the sweetest type of strike.
I think it's also one of them where you can't get the frame rate low enough, where it doesn't look like it's a bit of a blur. Yeah. Like it's like the Zabruda footage. This, like genuinely, you'll never quite get it to do what you want it to do.
And it also looks better because it just clips the bar on the way in as well. Yeah. Like you can make a good goal better simply by not being as accurate as you want to be, because it just crashes off the bar and it's like fucking hell. Like I've never seen a ball. I've just never seen a ball like that hard. I genuinely don't. I've seen, like, there's people talking about Steven Gerrard comparison. Steven Gerrard could hit a ball. Yeah. Maybe Steven Gerrard needed size 7 feet.
It's so hard. It is absolutely flying. I loved every bit of it, and I'm normally a don't shoot guy. And there's actually a couple of times during that game where I was saying,
he's transcended that shoot. Now. You know, I'm in yours as well.
But when it gets out from under his feet, as it leaves his foot, I actually say before it's hit the net, which by the way means I speak quickly. I actually say get in, because I think it's in. From the minute, the second it leaves the split second it leaves his foot, I think it's in.
100%.
I go get in, and I'm also pleased to see him do it. Whereas the others, as I say, there's a couple. There's one that Elliot takes first half. I'm like, just don't do that at that point. There's other little bits and pieces. I am a shooting skeptic on the whole.
We are both in this camp very much.
But this player, he's set, he's running onto it. It's 21 yards. It's the middle of the goal. Yeah. I'm genuinely, I'm right behind him, striking it the way in which he does, without even knowing he's going to strike it that well. Yeah. And he strikes it so beautifully, so purely. You just don't get many of them in your life. It's worth saying.
He does. And he will continue to, because that's not a fluke. Like, I'm very much in your camp of, please don't bother with this shooting nonsense. Just, there's a reason that goals from outside the box look great. It's because they're quite hard. Yeah. Work it into the box, and that's where you get your goals. But he's moving on from that. And watch, Liverpool getting free kicks 35 yards out now, and I'm going, middle of the goal, 35 yards out. You can't do a great deal with that. Just have a shot, because he can do that. Yeah. Like you've seen, there's one he scored for Hungary, which he just twats in the top corner, and there's probably better phrases like in the terms of the English language to describe what he did. But he twatted it in the top corner, and he just twatted that one dead hard as well. And that's like, we dominated the game, and we didn't really. I don't think we created a huge amount. So just coming on,
about 4 off the line.
But they were later on than that bar. The bar one, not really. Like I didn't feel like first half wasn't like, well, we should have scored loads there. Maybe I'm wrong.
As one that falls between his legs, that he should just kick in the goal.
Yeah.
Gakpo could then just kick. And like, it's really weird.
Yeah, it was nearly, but not quite, wasn't it?
I think this is a really interesting point, which is that I think if you'd have watched our games this season, so this game will end up following a very similar pattern to our games this season. The data, when we get the data, will look similar to the data that it's looked all season. In that expected goals will be about approximately Liverpool 3, maybe 3.5.
I think it might be higher than that,
Yeah, it might be 4, but Leicester 1. If you know what I mean, all season. Yeah. So. At the weekend, West Ham expected goals 0.9, Liverpool expected goals 3.1. Result: Liverpool 3, West Ham 1. Yeah. There's other. Lask doesn't quite go that way, but it's not that far away. My point is more, it'll follow a similar sort of pattern. It's almost like the pure version of that game where you feel like Liverpool aren't unbelievably fluent. Yeah. But there's loads in the penalty area. There's loads of opportunities. There's loads of them looking knackered, which is another pattern that's beginning to really, really pick up for me. And then there's loads and loads of Liverpool's level of opportunity going up and up and up and up as the game wears on, until the point that the opposition are almost like, lads, will you just fucking score because we need to be put out of our misery. And that was the pattern of this one, I thought.
YouTube Press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.